Hello BookTube, hello Tudor-verse. I have a bit of a catch-up book haul. The bookstore gods were good to me over these last couple of weeks. I volunteer in my local library's used bookstore, and so you never really know what is going to come in, and it is always a real pleasure when good stuff comes in, and it has. The first one is a little bit pre-Tudor. It is The Green Knight. Now, this was originally Sir Gawain and the Green Knight back in the 14th century. It was written in Old English originally, and this is a very new, I did not expect to find a volume like this. I had a volume for years and years. I took Old English in college and actually translated a bunch of passages of this from Old English into English. This is just all in New English. Apparently they made a motion picture, which I was not aware of. I don't really follow movies all that much, but now I have to go find the movie and read the book, but there we go. Then I got two things on theme: Abbeys and Monasteries of Great Britain. And as you'll see, the idea is that most of these pictures, when you go through them, are the ruined churches and abbeys. You really get an idea from all of this about the true scale of the devastation that Henry imposed on the nation when he dissolved the monasteries. And it's, on the one hand, I think that ruins are absolutely gorgeous. On the other hand, it is a very sad thing to think about the destruction. But the good side is lodging in Britain's monasteries, because there are some that were saved. There are some that still exist, and you can go and stay there. Now, I need to get rid of that thing. I'll take care of that. Now, here's the thing. This was written before 2020, and one of the things that they tell us in the library is that we often get rid of guidebooks that are before 2020 because COVID changed everything. So many restaurants, so many hotels closed, but I don't know. On the one hand, this is just about the lodging at the monasteries. And on the other hand, if they could survive the dissolution of the monasteries, I'm going to hope that they could survive COVID. And I don't know. It's more for the fun of seeing what actually is left than anything else. So I'm probably not going to be staying in, going like full hog wild about this. So I'm very happy to have it, even if it is slightly wrong. Castles of Britain. I know I have a bunch of other Castles of Britain on the shelf. I have room. As long as I have room, I'm just going to keep on bringing the books home. And when I stop having room, then I will go through and clean out the shelves and decide what it is that I can do without, and rearrange things and take it to that level. I'm not there yet. I have plenty of room for things like this. And then the last one is the kind of thing I would not expect to get out here in the desert. And it is not one, but two volumes of the Principal Navigations, Voyages, and Discoveries of the English Nation. This is a little bit more specialized than I would expect. It is incredible. What they've done is they've taken the original, if you can see, this is, the very Latin type text in here. Some of the documents are in Latin and then translated into English. There's a fold out map of what they believed the world looked like back then, which is actually much more much more filled in than you would kind of expect. It starts off at the time of the life and travels of Constantine the Great, Emperor and King of Britain. Starts out in Latin, and then and then you get the little thing, the same in English. And it just goes through that all the way through. So that is reference material. But anyway, that is my catch-up haul, an entirely Tudor haul, and made it a great week. Thanks. I hope yours was as good.